Hi, and thanks for watching the first ever episode of Prosperly TV, the show that is all about flipping websites for big profits. I'm your host, Adam White. On this episode of Prosperly TV, we're going to talk about avoiding scam auctions that make crazy claims to get you to buy. I was recently made aware of a guy who was looking to buy a website on one of the online website marketplaces that will go unnamed, and the auction made a claim like, this site made $1,200 in the first 7 days. $1,200 in the first 7 days? That's amazing. Seems to me that all you have to do is build a site and the money starts pouring in. In the words of Dwight Schrute, false. If you build a site, the money does not just come. This is a common dirty sales tactic that dirty salesmen use to make newbies think the site has huge potential or is already a big money maker. Don't fall for this shady sales tactic. If the site had the potential to keep doing those kinds of numbers, do you really think that they'd be selling it? I don't know if this is just a scheme that has caught on, or there's some guru out there teaching people how to sell websites this way, but there are thousands of people doing this. They start a website, do some heavy advertising in the beginning, maybe send it out to their email list, and then make some money on it really quick, and then put it up for sale immediately. And then an unsuspecting new person comes in and thinks it's a great deal and buys the site. Let's take a look at a sample website for sale that will give you an idea of what I'm talking about.
Okay, here's a great example on Flippa of someone using this exact tactic to sell a website. So you look at the main headline right here of the listing, and it says, made $1,900 in just 12 days, exclamation point. Autoblog service, fully outsourced, exclamation point. I mean, this tactic it's so shady. When you think about it, the site is, the first 12 days of the website, it made $1,900. They really want you to believe, someone that's new to the internet marketing world or internet world and trying to get into maybe buying a website, they want you to believe that all you have to do is build a website. In days, you'll be making money. It really makes no sense, and it's just a really shady tactic. I mean, you look at the website, it says the site was established the 13th of March, 2012. As of this recording, that's about 2 weeks ago. So it really paints a misleading picture on what is possible with a brand new website. What I suspect happened was they have a big email list. Maybe they advertised out to and said, hey, use this service or whatever the service is that they're doing. And they had $1,900 worth of orders come in. And of course, the listing does not tell you how they got the orders, nor do they claim that any orders will continue to come in. But I love the verbiage that they use on this. This is an automated, established online business ready for a new owner. Established business after 12 days? I mean, I bet you if you ask them how much the site has made since those 12 days were up, I can almost guarantee you it's zero. So it's just a marketing ploy. Don't buy into it. Don't believe it. They try to get you to believe that if you buy this site, people will come and magically start placing orders, but that's just not the way it works. Now here's the best part about this. So I was looking at this and I'm like, you know what, the whole thing looks shady. I don't like it at all. I don't like how they sell this. Look at all this. I mean, this is like a sales copy page and they're listing here. And so I just was curious if they'd ever done this before with another site that was maybe very similar. And so I'd search on Copyscape, and here's what I found. So I put in proautoblogs.com, and these two returned, autoblogservice.com and autoblogmarketplace.com. Now, if you go ahead and look at those two, you'll see that they have the exact same packages, selling the exact same product. So in other words, either they've already sold these on Flippa or they're going to sell them on Flippa. Same exact thing. So what they're doing is they're selling you a business that they're eventually going to sell the exact same business to a competitor. I mean, it's really a dirty tactic, but it's something that's very common. Or they run it themselves and they're selling you a business that they compete with you and obviously know more about the business than you do. So either way, you're getting the raw end of the deal. One of the things I really love is they say that right here in the listing, they say, very professional custom design. This makes people really trust you. Well, here's the design. I mean, I don't know what people know about website design, but if you know anything, you know this is not a very professional design that would generate a lot of trust. In fact, this is one of the biggest wastes of real estate that I've ever seen on a website. I mean, the top 75% of this screen that you're seeing right now is this picture of this girl and a little sentence. All of our clients have full access to 24/7 support. I mean, that's the first thing anyone's going to see when they come to the site. This is the most ridiculous design I've ever seen. I can't imagine anyone ever buying anything from these people. And in fact, I doubt that that $1,900 of orders came through this website. I bet it came through one of those other websites I just showed you, but because they all use the same PayPal, they show you proof of income as if it came through this site. So anyway, the point of all of this is no legitimate website is going to make you thousands of dollars in its first few days of existence. Unless you already have a big email list of followers that already know you and love you, it's just not going to happen. So anyways, hopefully that gives you a good, fair warning on these types of websites, this type of sales tactic where they tell you how much money they made in the first few days. I mean, just stay away from it. It's not worth it. You can find better stuff out there.
So, now that you know what to look for, do your best to steer clear of these websites for sale. Look for consistent earnings of at least 3 months when you're looking to buy a website, and you'll have a much safer buy. Try to get even more earnings than that, but at least 3 months. Well, that's it for this episode of Prosperly TV. Tune in again next week as we discuss more about the world of buying and selling websites. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. My handle is @AdamWhiteFilm. And if there's something you want me to cover in a future episode, just leave a comment at prosperly.com. That's the website for this web series. Thanks for watching, and good luck.